Hello and welcome once again, J76NY here, playing as the Union in Grand Tactician, the Civil War. We just had a pretty good victory with General McClellan in the Department of the Ohio over here. Now, as you can see, the supply situation of my armies are not the best, so that's something we're going to have to do something about. The Army of the Shenandoah right now is pretty close to being ready to go. They're going to have 37,000 troops. So once they get ready to go, they can come join the fight. They are desperately needed. The Army of the Northwest with 30,000 and the Army of the Shenandoah with 12,000 is here. Right now, McClellan is, he's just not in a good position. He won the battle, but it took a lot out of him. We've got the Department of Pennsylvania heading over. Their supply situation isn't the best either. Once this situation in this area gets resolved, I'm going to probably start building some supply depots. Out west, the Department of the West is also starving. They have no supplies, but they are moving down towards the supply depot here that is 18 days away from being constructed by the Army of the West. So things are looking on the up and up out west. Once these guys get into good enough condition, I'm going to move them into Memphis. Let's take a look at our Navy real quick. Now we've got forces that are blockading up here. The home squadron's blockading here. Let's find everybody here. Home squadron, Atlantic blockading squadron is hanging out up near New York City. They are going to be a pretty big force once they get fully assembled. That'll be, let's see if it tells. Yeah, it doesn't say anything, but they are forming up. I'm going to move them down further south once they get formed up to possibly deal with some of the ports down here. I know Charleston is a large port for the Confederates, so that's something I'm going to keep my eye on. Going forward, our policies. Right now we are researching Print Notes 1. That'll help out with the finances. After that, I'm thinking probably Military 1 would be, well, or Regulars. Sorry about that. Regulars would probably be a good idea, or Diplomacy 1. But for right now, there isn't really much to do. So we're going to hit the play button in the campaign and hopefully not have too many units move in on us. Alright, he is still retreating. Okay, Department of Pennsylvania is... Okay, so they are moving the Army of the Northwest up. It looks like Army of the Potomac is not really in any shape to deal with them. If we can get these guys kind of converged into the same area, we're going to give him an order to halt. I don't know if it's going to get there in time or not. Okay, he's moving back down. This could turn very, very ugly here, very, very fast. Especially considering, looks like he is getting ready to move over. Really don't want to take him on with the Army of the Potomac right now. We are outnumbered for the time being. we got the Army of the West and the Department of the West with 17,732 men versus the Army of the West under Leonidas Polk. Both of our armies have low morale, so we are going to get into this battle. Right off the bat. I really wasn't expecting the Army of the West to come up like that, so it's Battle of Batesville, Arkansas. Confederacy fields 21,000 men, we field 23. Leonidas Polk. I'm assuming this is going to be a defensive battle. Let's look here. I think we're both on the field at the same time. Alright, it is a defensive battle. Trying to find where it shows if my entire army is here right now. Best Corps. Alright, so it does look like we are both here. So that'll be good. Let's take a look. Where's that objective? I can find the right tab here. The objective's right there. And they are going to be coming from the south. Well, maybe we aren't all here. The Army of the West. The Department of the West. Doesn't say. Alright, so we are going to let's zoom in here, see if we can figure out where we want to set up. It's 8 o'clock at night, so we are either going to end the day fairly quickly or have to fight through the night. We're going to set up just south of Deweyville. All right, we're going to set up right here. I'm going to give every commander I have rally orders. Kind of curious where my other army is. I think for right now I'm going to hold in position. Try and catch them coming up this road here. May want to move the artillery out over here so that we can get a better field of fire up the road. But then again, if they come up the other road, we're kind of screwed. So I guess what I can do is I can hold them kind of back in the center. Like this. Get our guys in single line formation. It's our cavalry. Second Division with 1 brigade. Kind of have them hold right here. These guys out. Over here, there is a little bit of a gap in our line. I think that's just going to be something we're going to have to deal with. See, they have no line of sight. I'm guessing they're going to be coming down this road right here. So if they do, we can move our infantry out of the way so they have a better line of sight. Okay, so Army of the West is here. And right now we do not have the Western Army. Unless that's all we're going to get. Army of the West and the Department of the West. It does say we have the Department of the West, but I don't know where they would be. Alright, whatever. I've wasted enough time already. Let's hit play. Move things along a little bit. Kind of curious as to why when there we go, Harney arrives. And it's the end of day, so there we go. And now we can redeploy. Now we have the forces we can cover both of these roads. So I'm going to move up this whole division right here. Like this. Single line formation. Department of the West is going to be a little bit more drawn out so we can get these guys in marching columns. Hit play. And I can actually send out my skirmishers and my cavalry to do some scouting. Okay, infantry. Send out your skirmishers. Okay, cavalry, I'm going to detach you. Rally. And detach. And we are going to send them down here. To scout. Now I got my skirmishers all ready to go. Have them come down here as well. Kind of just a little bit of a forward line. See if we can't catch them coming down this road. Let's pause here for a second. Oh, we never actually started it. That's good. Well, maybe we did. Okay. Come over here. Okay, now for the other army. Actually, gotta get them moving. Rally. Detach. Oh, here they come. Let's pause for a second. I don't want to send them up over the mountain. It would probably not be a good idea. But then again, what choice do we really have? Send them up here. Department of the West. Everyone goes long range on Limbird. Have them come over here like this. Hopefully it doesn't take them too long to get over here, double time it. Now for our artillery. Knew I should have moved them over there. Limber. Move up over here. Infantry all go to long range. We are probably in contact with the enemy already, so got our cavalry coming down this way. Oh, God. Okay, dismount. Already got artillery coming down through here. We'll have our cavalry hit the artillery. This guy can come over here. Alright, let's get our skirmishers. Have them come over here. They'll be in cover in these woods, so that's a good thing. Alright, how's our other army doing? We are moving. Hopefully it gets us there in time. Okay. Get these guys set up here. Have them come over here. Okay, our cavalry is doing a fairly good job of handling these these guns here. Get them moved up. Okay. I want you to switch your fire to the brigade that's moving in on you. We'll have this skirmisher unit come in. Like they're shifting their line slightly. You come up. Okay, our cavalry is starting to break. Have this skirmisher unit come in. Okay, we're going to move you up a little bit. Commander up, have him set to rally. Alright, they are pulling back with Clayton Sr. Hollow's brigade is moving in on our cavalry here, so we're going to turn them to fire on them. Have this skirmisher unit go take those guys on. Got to get these other guys moved up quite a bit. Doing pretty good with the skirmishers so far. Of course, our cavalry is breaking, so that's seems to be the way of things. Oh, we got him back here that hasn't been doing anything. Move him up. All right, let's find our other army. How are they doing? We're getting there. Where's our cavalry? Is our cavalry out here? Nope. Cavalry seems to have vanished. There they are. Have him come down here. Get them in the rear. If he can get there in time. Double time. Get back to the fighting on the front. That skirmisher unit just broke. Our cavalry is broken. So our artillery is moving into position over here. We can get our other army into fighting shape. We can come up behind them. Let's get these guys into the action. These guys need to definitely move up. Alright, these guys are about done. Gonna have them fight it out for as long as they can. Alright, looks like the skirmishers on the on our left have faltered. Cavalry's already retreated back to the line, so we will move our commander back. Slowly moving into position. Wow. I wonder what that noise was. Okay, we're going to shift our focus here. These guys are still going to go after them. They've only got 1 casualty. 6 casualties. Well, hopefully we can get our other army into position before too long here. We are slightly ahead of them in the casualty department. Like our artillery is in position. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Artillery bombard. This area right here. We're just going to bombard them. Hopefully we don't wipe out too many of our guys. I don't even know if that's a thing in this game. Okay, another skirmisher unit broke. Another one broke. Actually, redirect your fire down here. Our first brigade here is moving up. Oh, here they come. They're exhausted. Now, if we can time it right, we can catch this entire army in the open here. Give you guys halt orders. Not so sure I want my artillery way out front like this. Long range. Detach. Gonna move up our line a little bit here. Okay. Long range. Attach. All right, we got our 1st Brigade coming in. Wonder why they got there so fast. Wonder if we could send out skirmishers from this guy. We did. That's great. We're gonna end up catching them right in the woods, right where I didn't want to. Okay, here comes my cavalry. Finally. Trying to select the commander here. Have them set up right here. Get this detachment up here. So everybody is moving down. We're still bombarding them. Second Cavalry. It's just taking a while to get them up in the line here. Switch that to fire at will. Move you up. Okay, not too bad. These guys are taking a little bit longer to get going here. Still got some cavalry. Probably move them down back onto the line down here. See if they've started to take note of our arriving units. Can't imagine they wouldn't. Alright, looks like everyone's getting into position. I don't think push up on this artillery here. A 3rd Brigade. This detachment's just kind of taking its time. Have them come up over here. Let artillery start firing on him. Have this cavalry get into a single line. Single line. 4th Brigade. You up here. Second Brigade. Want you over here. Get our artillery firing on him. Tennessee State Militia with 1,700. Looks like they're coming out to meet us, so we will hit them. Meanwhile, everyone is assembled over here. Gonna move them up to the edge of the trees. Get you moved up as well. Okay, these guys are just about in position. Have you come up here. And our artillery. Start firing on Jones's brigade, all of you. These guys are in pretty rough shape. Take your time, guys. Take your time. Have them dismount. Move up. Dismount. Move up. Okay, 3rd Brigade. Get you in single line. You are at long range, okay. Have you come up here. Have you come up over here with your 643 men. This detachment's not doing too bad. Rally. Okay, so our cavalry here. Let's get our cavalry moving. Have our cavalry move down here. Alright, let's move you up a little bit. Must be the FedEx guys here. Collis Brigade, I don't know how they're not broken yet. Have you hit him? Hey, these guys need to move up. Cancel those orders. Missouri Brigade's broken. Rally. Don't know why these guys are way over here. Single line. Looks like the majority of the threats on this side of the battlefield, so... that's where we are headed. Jones's brigade is still a pretty major threat. So we're going to start moving on him. These two are going to take Wilcox Brigade. I have you come in on Wilcox as well. Have you get into position first. You can come in on this militia battery. We've got Clayton Senior's brigade coming down here. Are they on their horses or off? They're still on their horses, so let's get them off. Have them come down and hit Clayton Senior. Alright, now our forces are starting to assemble here. Wow, we got kind of a mess going on down here. Cavalry's charging in on foot. Okay, I want you to hit Clayton Senior, or the Tennessee State Militia. You come in on Clayton Senior from this angle. Alright, looks like we are pretty well engaged over here. Let's bring you up. Get our artillery firing. Okay. Okay, Clayton Senior is broken. Tennessee State Militia, let's start moving in on them. Clayton Senior is walking right into our whole force down here. How about you fall back a little bit, bud? Alright, who do we have out here that's not doing anything? This guy. I think he's broken. They're idle. That's not what I want. Have you fire on him. Come back up to the northern portion of the battlefield. We've got him kind of trapped in between both of our forces. Okay, these two brigades are moving down on the artillery that's there. Have our dismounted cavalry move in on the Tennessee State Militia. Cavalry once again is breaking, so we'll try and rally our guys. Got this brigade over here that's still pretty sizable. I don't know if I really want to charge them. It's not giving me an option to just fire on them, it just wants me to charge them. I don't think I'm going to do that. Actually, I am. The hell with it. These guys are back here. They can intercept them. Alright. Alright, the enemy is retreating. We're going to keep pushing forward with the attack. Like this. Our artillery is going to switch its fire to Fry's brigade. Let's see, what do we have over here? Okay, we got plenty. Come in on Wilcox. Keep taking the fight to the artillery here. Oops. Major victory. Anyone in the background just kind of hanging out, doing nothing? They're moving up. they can move up on, let's see, who's this over here? Pierce still has 2,600 men. So alright, we can hit them on their way out. Things are going pretty good here. We do kind of have them surrounded. Pretty much artillery only over here. Tennessee State Militia. These guys are still moving up. Hit Pierce's brigade over here. In fact, we can even have you come down to hit Pierce. Surprised a lot of these guys haven't surrendered. Let's give a general order to mount up. Mount up. And if we can't charge. Move in. Alright. Still going in for Pierce over here. Wilcox Brigade. Wilcox. Have you fire on him. Alright, what's happening over here? Nowhere to run. Kind of have them completely surrounded. I don't think I've ever been in a position here where we've just had the enemy surrounded, like 100% surrounded. I'll take it. Oh, we still got a detachment out there. Nice. There we go after them. So packed in there, I don't know who to send them after. Still working on Pierce's brigade over here. It's gonna charge these guys in. Might get a little bit, some of them killed, but it makes we can get some of the enemy units to surrender. I'm okay with that. 5 more minutes. I don't think we had anyone surrender yet. Jones. Yep. Ward routed. I think that was me. See if we can get Wilcox to surrender. How's that? There we go. Major victory in Batesville, Arkansas. 2,700 of 23,000, so we lost just a bit over 10%. Only lost 2 of our guns. They lost 8,500, all of their guns, a big chunk of their cavalry, and roughly almost half of their infantry. So that was a good battle of Batesville, Arkansas. See how it affects everything. August 1st, 1861. National morale drops by 1.21%. That's great. Brigadier General Ord has become famous and an inspiration for his men. Colonel Smith has fallen into disgrace in the eyes of his men. So that was a pretty good victory in the West. I think our two armies there are going to... What I might do is I might merge them into one army and send them into Memphis. And then create a... let's see, create another army out here when I can. I'm not even sure if I can recruit anymore yet. Let's see, what can we do? Create a new army. We've got 11,000, so I don't think we can do much of that right now. I want to do it out west, so... Yeah, I don't think we can do any recruiting right now. But that's going to do it for this episode of our Union campaign. Battle of Batesville was a major victory. Let's take a look at the strategy real quick. Win in CSA territory, win a major battle. They are down to 89%. We are holding at 91%. Now this is the kicker right here, 5 consecutive land battles, because it seems like I win 1, lose 1, win 2, lose 1, so that's going to be a little hard to get. But we are going to be pushing into Memphis in the very near future. Take a look at the situation out in the east before we go. This is a very concerning situation here. Army of the Shenandoah is still collecting its men. Now we do still have the Army of New York up here, but I think they're really far out from being ready. Yeah, Winfield Scott's waiting for his army to assemble. And the Army of Maine is still meandering down into the combat area. We're just going to merge them with one of these armies down here, beef them up a little bit. But that's going to do it for today's episode. If you like the episode, hit the like button. All your thoughts, tips, and advice can go in the comment section. If you'd like to follow along through the Union campaign, hit the subscribe. You can come along with us. It's pretty fun. I love this game. And we will see you for the next episode of our Union playthrough. I'm Grand Tactician Civil War J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.